Greetings and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Octopath Traveler. I am your host Alden Foodry, and when we last left the party we had just finished acquiring all 8 of the basic jobs as subclasses. So now we can really open up the party's strategy ability. So I kind of wanted to do a couple of things before we get started on the next actual storyline. So we're kind of in Noblecourt right now, which is where we're gonna be going. But before we did that, I wanted to take a moment and show off 2 important quests that you need to do in order to get to the end game. Now, admittedly, I am not properly equipped party-wise to do these. So, real quick, I am going to swap out 2 of my party members. Specifically, I am going to grab Ulbrich and Ophelia. Now, as you can see, the party has gotten rather strong compared to how we were last time. Therion is already at level 29, whereas everyone else is between 21 and 23. I got lucky and got a few Kates while I was out grinding. And another nifty thing is that I managed to also do quite a few of the standard side quests. Not really looking to show too many of those off right now because they're not really integral to the storyline. But the 2 that I'm about to show before we continue Therion's story are pretty much required for you to reach endgame. And when I mean endgame, I mean after finishing everybody's chapter 4s. This young lady, Lilac, is important to the storyline. You're not quite the one I'm looking for. I feel like I've been searching all my life for that one perfect person. The quest that we're looking to do is this one.
Whoa!
Alphas is rather infatuated with Miss Lilac. I have plenty of confidence in my sword. He's in the search for the perfect woman. Now what you have to do is challenge this person with either Ulbrich or Hanit and defeat him in battle.
Let us fight with honor.
When I do Ulbrich's
Victory shall be mine.
his challenges, I like to equip him with the thief job because he is very well suited to it. And Alphas is not an easy fight,
How about you?
unfortunately.
How about you?
So as you can see, he's already
This.
making mincemeat of us. But at the very
The battle is
same
truly
time,
joined.
we're also managing to
How about you?
get a hold of some rather useful abilities. Alright, so what I'm gonna do first is use Abide.
Victory
And
shall
then-
be mine.
We're going to hit him with... Actually, we're gonna hit him with HP Thief to start with, because it'll do a double strike and actually break him. So that gives us some extra health, and then we're gonna full boost and hit him with Cross Strike,
Watch my
which is
blade
probably our
dance.
strongest attack. And there we go!
With each battle, I grow stronger.
But with beating Alphys, that opens up the next part of this quest. You're rather skilled in battle yourself. And that grabs the attention of Lilac. I saw your battle just now. I've been searching for some time for the perfect person. I have also been searching for my perfect mate. But you are not that person. Gasp! You should have golden hair and eyes of the deepest blue. Yes. Despite his name, he would surely never dare to cross me. His devotion to me would be complete. Give me everything, his whole life, his life's blood, down to the last drop. That's rather morbid. The entire world will change. This is a lot more deep meaning than you would think. Wait, but you're my... trust me, dude, you don't want to be going messing with a woman that talks like that. Even the name of the quest is ominous. Daughter of the Dark God. But in order to do the next important quest, we want to go back to Noblecourt. And if you'll notice here, this is the gentleman we rescued after leaving Boulder Fall for the first time, Kit. How goes my journey, you ask? I'm afraid to say feels as if I've gone as far as I can on my own. But he needs a band of travelers. Now, last time we tried to get him to go with the circus troupe. I had forgotten that there is a band of 2 that needs to be acquired in order to finish this. So with Ophelia, we need to guide this aspiring actor. But with the actor in our party now, we can go back and talk to Kit. A traveling acting troupe is looking for new members. A group like that would certainly allow me to visit many different towns in my search for word of my father. I doubt I have much gift for acting, but at least he's willing to give it a shot. Let me join you as your acting partner. If you hadn't asked, I would have. And with that, they are going to be heading to the Impresario. So just outside Noblecourt, we go back to this little circus tent. I do thank you both for showing me your best performances. Afraid, Kit, that your acting skills still leave something to be desired. I was afraid of that. But really hoping to find a pair who could play well off of one another. I'll practice harder than anyone you've ever seen. Or just let me join as a stagehand. I have to keep traveling to try to find some word of my missing father. Can I hold you to that promise? You gotta admire his determination. Provisionally as a stagehand, until we can see what we can make of you. And you will be responsible for helping him learn the basics. And now he can continue his journey. Leave your friend in our hands. We'll take good care of him. So we actually will not see Kit again for quite some time. But now the circus tent is gone. But now that we're in Noblecourt proper, we can go back to the tavern and start the next leg of our journey. So whenever you need to start another chapter, you go to the tavern and talk to the cavern keeper. Hear a tale. So now, we'll continue on with Therion's Chapter 2 in search of the Ruby Dragonstone. Once again, I will try not to talk too much during the actual voice acting areas. After successfully infiltrating Ravis Manor, Therion was confronted by the butler, Heathcote, who ensnared him with a fool's bangle. Now, he begrudgingly ventures forth to find the 3 dragonstones, lost treasures of House Ravis, at the behest of their owner, Lady Cordelia, that he might have his mark of shame removed. And so he arrives in this town, where rumor has it the ruby dragonstone resides. As for who holds it, none can say, and thus Therion's search begins.
Now then.
Thanks, Heathcote. Those are a leaf a dozen here. I need something more to go on. So now it's time to do our thieving business and listen for rumors. Avoid it if I can.
Aye.
Heard someone actually lives in that creepy old manor. Who? Man named Orlick. Say he's some kind of scholar. What business would a scholar have living there? Research. Spends all his time locked up studying some shiny red stone. His men won't let anyone in to see him. Sounds suspicious like. It does sound like he's hiding something. And just like that, we have info.
Interesting.
The secrets he can keep, but that stone is a different story. So Orlick's Manor is actually going to be up here, where the little green dot on our map is. And just like that, it is guarded by a couple of rentagoons. And now we have a rentagoon wearing a hat. Well, of course it's guarded. Wouldn't be that easy. And if it was, we wouldn't have a challenging game. A scholar with personal armed guard. Yeah, that's not suspicious. I mean, he's not wrong. What kind of researcher has a personal guard? Can't get a free pass anywhere these days. Again, it's no fun if it's that easy. And now, if you can see in the corner, press select to hear travel banter. Tell me, how would you get into this building? An interesting query. Were it a battlefield, I would seek out the weakest flank and strike, using the element of surprise. Would have figured you more for a full frontal assault. Of course, I would consider that too, were it necessary. But either way, reaching the center of the manse would be no easy task. Brute force can only get you so far, eh? Just so. The straight way of the soldier is not always the surest nor quickest path. Hence, this venture is best left in your hands. I am most eager to see your skills in action. Never thought I'd have an audience. This is one of the most interesting parts of the game. Starting in Chapter 2, for each character, you actually get a chance at certain points of each chapter to see banter between the different party members. Now, granted, you can only find these banters at specific points of the chapter with specific individuals. Now, admittedly, this is rather annoying. So let's go back to the tavern real quick.
Now then.
Now you can actually get a idea. Now see, I've already missed the banter spot for Tressa.
Hello. Well, you see...
But with any luck, I might be able to still use it. I'll double check once this cutscene is over. Moving on.
Posh.
It is strange.
Well,
But yes, one of the most interesting things about the banters is that you actually get to see the party interact with each other.
Hello.
And you kind of get a feel for how they each feel about themselves and the party as a whole. So like you notice a few party members that kind of like are at odds with each other. Like obviously Therion and Tressa would not be the best of buds, considering one is a merchant, the other is a thief. But you also see that not only do they still get along, they respect each other's unique abilities. Of course, some of the interactions and banters are rather interesting and entertaining to watch.
Just so.
And Therion is even like getting into the act and like jesting with the guys. Didn't he have a research partner? I think he's still doing research in town.
If I recall...
Barham. Worked in the manor with Orlick, but they went their separate ways after a disagreement.
is that so?
Too much for each other to handle.
Thanks.
And this is why Therion is so good at his job. So now we need to locate Barham. Now, with any luck, I can still do things with Tressa, but on the chance that we cannot, we shall... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to. Not a bad crowd if I say so myself. Of course, the tavern where I used to ply my trade was far livelier. It was also a lot bigger. Hard to rouse the crowd without a little entertainment after all. Quiet works for me, especially when I need to talk shop. Might as well perform one dance and lift the people's spirits. Where do you think you're going? We need to keep a low profile. So this is definitely an interesting token. But yeah, it looks like we've already missed our chance with Tressa. So instead, I am going to move the party around to get these. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We should have the right selection. So now we need to locate Barham. In the future, though, I will endeavor to actually, like, put a party together to actually get the banters in order without missing anything. So now we've located Barham's home.
What?
Well, you sound like a cheerful fellow. So I'm looking for a man named Barham.
Let's hurry this up.
That's me. What business do you have?
Is that so?
Yes, yes.
Nothing to do with the man now, and all the better for it. You can leave. Goodbye.
What?
Do we beat brazen and honest? Well, yep, we're going with honest.
Indeed.
I see.
Guilty.
That's right.
I see.
Well, I guess he's a scholar for a reason. He ain't dumb, that's for dang sure.
Let's hurry this up.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Oh-ho.
I knew it. There be
Is that
conditions to this. Get what I need for my experiment and we'll call it a deal. Am I going to be doing your grocery shopping?
Sure.
Pure water filtered through the desert sands. The kind found only in the most pristine oases. Silly me, I actually thought your demand was going to be reasonable. Yeah, that seems a little odd to ask for. A merchant from the Sunlands off comes to town selling this very water. This rarity doesn't come cheap. Price is never the problem. Well, for Therion, not really. So now we need to find a merchant that is selling pristine oasis water. And I'm going to assume it's this guy in the turban, because he looks like he's from a desert.
Welcome.
Now the diary I just swiped is actually for another side quest. If I remember correctly, it's in Cobblestone is where you take that diary.
Time.
If you lead a thief to water, he shall swipe it. And we can now hear travel banter.
So,
How dost thou proposing to get in water from that merchant? Was that an actual question? Thievery. To speak truly, I do not. Fair enough. What I do isn't exactly noble. We aren't comrades. I can put my personal prejudices aside. See what I mean? They work together, and even if they don't agree with each other on everything, they can still respect their ability. And with that, bye-bye. I want that. I brazenly want that. I'm probably going to pay for it, but I actually got it. Nice. We'll snatch a few extra goodies, do some inquiries. Ooh, heavy coin pouch. That'll be useful. But the nice thing, though, about having that little soul knife is it is better than what I am using right now. Another thing that I did while I was in the midst of grinding was also acquiring a lot of equipment that I need for the party. And there's another soul knife. That is... I feel like if I try to go for that, I'm probably going to regret it. I'm going to end up paying out of pocket just to get my reputation fixed. That is for another side quest that's actually in this town. But for now, I am instead going to give this cranky old codger his oasis water.
And that's that.
Well, it wasn't exactly like I had to haggle with him.
Now then.
That's right. Deal's a deal.
No.
Wait. Hold up. I'll need a few more things for the
If you insist.
He's notorious for being kind. How can I help you? I can taste the sarcasm in Therion's voice. A wyvern scale.
If you want facts.
Sold in town from time to time, it's highly prized by scholars as a reagent and carries a price to match.
Got it.
So he's asking us to do an
Yes,
expensive grocery shopping list. Well, now, where do we go? Okay, so according to the map, we need to go to the other side of town. Let's see. It's gonna be up here somewhere. Maybe. Nope. No, it's gonna be up here. No, there's the guy. This is who we're looking for. And little sleight of hand, and we have it. Now, we've already done Hanitz. So Ophelia is the last one. You guys might hear the cat in the background because she's being very chatty and annoying right now. But let's go drop off this scale with Barham real quick. What do you want, kitty? Meow.
And that's that.
I feel like there's gonna be a trend here. You're quite good at your craft. I need a password, not praise. Just one more thing. What do you want now? Remind me, who's the crook here? Yeah, this guy's getting really needy. A special type of ore, metallic in nature but crystal clear. That sounds very odd. Now we need to find out where this stuff is. And with that, we have more banter. Stealing here, stealing there, stealing pretty much everywhere. Yeah, that sounds like Alphen. Your thieves sure do work hard. And you're one of the best, right? You gotta have a massive stash of treasure hidden away. I feel like that would be unpractical. Okay, never mind. Apparently Therion is ready for retirement. It's not like you're doing any thieving. When the job's done, let's say we go hit the tavern. Sure, one mug, your treat. Yeah, as odd as it is, Alphen is basically the party drunk. Well, I guess I wouldn't say drunk, but he's like the party guy. Crystal ore. Well, that was easy. Yeah, he's the one that likes to have a good time with the party and everything. So he's usually the one that's trying to entice everyone else to a flagon of
And
mead.
that's that. Here.
Careful.
Grand experiment. The experiment comes first. Hey, pal, I did everything you asked me to do. I hope you don't think you can swindle a swindler.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a quick way to get a knife in your gut.
If you want facts.
They've known each other since our years at the academy. They acquired the manor together as a place to do research. I'm curious how he came across the dragonstone in the first place. It's almost like he was possessed. And Mochi alert, there is a cat in my lap. Wouldn't let anyone get near him. It sounds like that stone is possessed. Ah, so that's why he wants us to get that stone. So that he thinks that Orlick will go back to normal. The password is the truth of all things.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's easy enough.
Yes.
And take this with you too.
This is...
Oh, he had a key hidden on him.
I see.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
The password will get us in, but the laboratory can only be opened with the key that he made with the materials that we swiped. If you think he doesn't want anyone getting in, not even an old friend. Still like a brother to me. No, get down, kitty. She's trying to snag my dinner. Wouldn't be much of an older brother if I didn't nag from time to time. Yeah, it definitely seems like he's crossed the line if he's like that obsessed with it. And the cat is back.
Oh, really?
What do you want, kitty? Friends, brothers, partners. And that kind of reminds him of his old days with Darius. Makes you wonder what happened between the two of them.
All right.
You know, they finally got what they deserved. Both when they realized someone beat them to it. Something this rare would be wasted on them anyway. Where's the gold coin?
I see.
Suspicious. No, kitty, you cannot have my dinner.
All right.
You're cute, but not that cute. Why do you keep jumping up here?
Thanks. Now then.
And more banter. I swear, scholars have to be the most pig-headed folk around. Why are you saying that to him, of all people?
Not exactly.
There's some truth to... No, I'm afraid I must protest. You must understand that not all scholars are like the master here. I concede there are stubborn types obsessed with their research and blind to all else. But there are broad-minded thinkers too who freely seek wisdom and truth in all its forms, like myself. I see. Let me rephrase myself. Scholars are some of the most pompous and pedantic people I've ever had the joy of meeting. Well, that's hardly an improvement. Case in point. Some of Cyrus's banters are like some of the most entertaining in the entire game. Because Cyrus is technically only the second oldest member of the party, but he goes on and on like an old man sometimes. And as a scholar, unfortunately, he can sometimes use words that are a little beyond the rest of us. But now that we have most of the banters done, I can actually go in and switch the party around to something that's more usable. So instead of Alphen and Cyrus, I'm gonna go with probably Ulbrich and Primrose. And I believe our equipment should be pretty decent. Yeah, looks like it's okay. So we'll stop at the actual inn real quick. Whoop, I did not mean to exit. Okay, so that's pretty much everything to do with the preparation. So our next stop is going to be Orlick's Manor. However, I am not going to do that quite yet. We'll do that next time because getting through that manor is going to be a royal pain in the tuchus. So I'm going to probably keep each chapter 2 to 2 episodes. We'll do the first part is preparation and the banters for the most part. And then the second half will be actually doing the dungeons. And the bosses, obviously. But that's pretty much how we're going to be going from here on out through the next few episodes, getting through everyone's chapter 2 stories. And with that, we'll probably go ahead and call that a video. If you like the video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you all next time when we visit Orlick's Manor. But until that time, this is Alden Foodry signing off. Have a good day.